What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my kitchen. In the ultimate appetizer tier list, it's really hard to beat some good queso dip. You got the crispy, crunchy tortillas, a delicacy on their own. But when you swap out that traditional salsa for that gooey queso dip, ooh, it's like mom came home with a new husband and it's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Can't even be mad about it. And as delicious as it may be, the problem is once you add up all the calories from the tortillas from the queso, you're easily pushing 1,500-1,600 calories. It ain't doing us any good. But today, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna change that. In today's video, we'll be making anabolic Mexican-style queso cheese dip. All the gooey deliciousness of traditional queso cheese without all the guilt. If you've been wanting queso cheese dip, but that bathing suit from last summer was already a little tight and you can't risk buying a new one, then look no further than this video, because I'm telling you, it just might change your life. When you're on a diet, there is no need for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or your snacks to throw you off. We should still be able to eat delicious foods while still making results. If that sounds good, if foods like this one look good, check out my RJF Anabolic Cookbook, link down below in my description. Every recipe on this channel broken down in an easy to use guide. What do you gotta weigh out? How long do you cook it for? What are the macros and calories? I make it so stupid simple, anybody can do it. Plus, you get it one time, you get every future recipe I have for free. So now if you guys are ready to get another epic video underway, then as always, man, I'm here to do it for you. Let's do it! Yeah! The first rule of the anabolic diet is to not eat chips like this. Unless it says so on the package that it's been baked, 9 times out of 10, these are loaded with calories and fat. So what we'll do to give us something that's a healthier alternative is make our own tortilla chips. We'll start by grabbing 6 small corn tortillas, and I do recommend the Mission Extra Thin brand, best calories I've been able to find. All we'll do, take a sharp knife, cut them right down the mid, bingo, and then hit them again on the sides. And all we gotta do to get these things crispy is preheat an oven to 350 degrees and toss these in there for about 7 to 8 minutes. They're gonna crisp up and they're gonna have way less fat, way less calories than traditional tortilla chips. And while our tortilla chips are in the oven, I'm gonna show you guys everything we need to make our anabolic queso dip right at home. As far as cheeses go, what we start with is 112 grams of fat-free cheddar, along with 112 grams of fat-free cream cheese. And then to add some flavor and make it authentic, we're also gonna add in 60 grams of diced tomatoes, along with 30 grams of diced jalapenos. Feel free to buy these canned at your grocery. They're super cheap and they're gonna work great. And then our seasoning blend we'll be using for this is 2 grams of onion powder, 2 grams of cumin, 2 grams of garlic powder, 1 gram of cayenne powder, and 1 gram of salt. And then the last 2 things we need is 240 grams of unsweetened almond milk and 10 grams of cornstarch. Cornstarch will allow this to thicken up and really become that gooey, cheesy consistency that we want. Don't sleep on this ingredient. And a final note, if you're against spicy stuff, feel free to swap out the jalapeno in here with a more of a mild pepper. Personally, I don't mind the heat. Let's get started. And when it comes to cooking our queso, make sure you have all your ingredients close by and you're standing here with it, because everything comes together really quick. We start with a saucepan set to medium heat, hit it with non-stick, and we're gonna toss our jalapenos and tomatoes down in here and saute them for a couple minutes. And after a couple minutes, we'll add in our almond milk along with our cornstarch. And now we're just gonna go in and stir everything together. And once we've stirred it, we're gonna add in our cream cheese, get that block right down in there, and we're gonna keep stirring until our cream cheese fully melts down and incorporates in here with our sauce. And once that cream cheese is melted and it's really thickened up, we're gonna add in our seasonings along with our fat-free cheddar and keep stirring everything up until it's all fully combined and our cheddar cheese melts. And once that cheddar cheese is melted, we'll raise the heat until we bring this to a boil. And as you can see, it's already starting to form. I mean, look at that. Perfect. And now that it's bubbling and starting to boil, we can literally pull it off and serve it right now. Let's go. And boom, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Anabolic Mexican Queso. If you look closely first at the chips, they're crispy. That little bit of time in the oven did them wonders, cutting way down on calories this way. And we obviously have our own homemade queso dip. When I tell you the macros in this entire dish, it's gonna blow your mind. So whether you're putting it on tacos, inside of burritos, making some chips and dipping, you really can't get more anabolic than this right here. And if I take a chip and get down in here, ooh, baby. We got the peppers, we got the tomatoes, we got all that cheese goodness locked right inside. Man, you can't go wrong with this one. If you learned something today in the Anabolic Kitchen, please smash that thumbs up button for me. Comment anything down below for the algorithm. Hit that subscription button and the bell. And ladies and gentlemen, before this gets cold, I think it's time to pull up a chair, strap on the old feed bag, and try this thing together. You guys ready? Let's go. Let's frickin' go. Restock alert, by the way. If you've been wondering where the greens have been, they are now back in stock. If you don't like eating a lot of greens, but you still wanna get those vitamins, those minerals, and hit those daily minimums, man, scoop a day keeps the doctor away. And Anabars, man, we are down to the last flavor. Cinnamon Swirl Crunch, the best tasting protein bar you can have between anabolic meals, man. Get both at finalbossperformance.com. Code RGF10 will save you 10%. Queso time. Get a chippy, get down in here, just get a nice heap and help into that queso. Ooh, there we go, man. Look at that. That's a true work of beauty. 3, 2, 1, let go. Wow. The combination of seasonings that we used and the cornstarch to really thicken it up, the tomatoes, the jalapenos, it's not too spicy. It's got like a little bit of a hint of a spice afterwards, but man, this is amazing. And this is the type of queso you can eat and you're not gonna feel like a beached whale afterwards. You're gonna eat it, you're gonna be satisfied. It's loaded down with protein, way fewer calories than regular queso. I'm gonna challenge anybody here, look up your favorite restaurant's queso, right? If they got nutrition facts. The dip alone before the chips, just look at it and tell me we're not putting our best foot forward right here. And feel free if you wanna spice this up, fry up some 96% lean ground beef, use a little bit of taco seasoning, toss it in here along with it. Ain't gonna hurt you. If you like other different ingredients in your queso, like I always say, there's no rules in the Anabolic Kitchen. If we're hitting our daily calories and our daily protein, we can't lose. Now in the entire queso cheese dip, just the cheese dip, if you make it exactly how I did it, what you end up with for the whole thing is only 2 grams of fat, 50 grams of protein, 39 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fiber. For a huge bowl of cheese dip that there is no way I'm gonna be able to finish right now. No way. It's one of the ones you make and you split it with somebody or you save the other half for later, heat it back up, you know, that old chestnut. And keep in mind, with the homemade tortilla chips, I did 6 of those small, thin Mission con tortillas. Still, if I eat all of this and I have all the tortillas, it's still only 608 calories. So keep in mind, if you're making this, whatever you're using it for, whatever you're dipping in it, you gotta track those calories too. But if you do my method, you can't go wrong. I'm telling y'all though, man, this recipe is too wicked simple and too delicious. I mean, look at that, for you not to make it at home. So give this one a shot, make it exactly how I did it. You can't go wrong with it. It's ready once you have all the ingredients laid out in like 5 minutes, and you're gonna be eating like a king, man. So when those cravings come a knocking, right, and you're wanting to binge and cheat on your diet, right, keep it anabolic, make it at home, make it a project, enjoy it with your family, enjoy it with your lady or your man. And seriously, you don't have to afterwards, but you're probably gonna end up thanking me and yourself because you did your body some good. Now you already know, if you got the RGF Anabolic Cookbook, it has been updated free of charge. This recipe is now in there, so if you invested in this book early on, we started with 70 pages with my favorite recipes. This thing is now up to 180 pages, filled with recipes, man. So it's one of those things, if you invest in it, you're getting even more out of it, right? It's one of the gifts that keeps on giving, and I really think if you follow everything in this book, you will see results. You don't lie to yourself, you don't cheat yourself, you just follow the rules I lay out in here, and you make these recipes, your body has no choice but to see a change. So for those of you that picked it up, thank you so much. I got tons of more great recipe videos coming, and for all the tags on Instagram, social media, the emails, the direct messages I get, thank you guys, man. There's no way I can reply to all of them, but I see you guys out there killing it, man, so thank you. And there is no way I will be able to finish all of this on camera or my battery is gonna run dead. So I wanna thank all of you guys for watching. Smash the thumbs up button for me, comment anything down below for that algae, hit that subscription button, and until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see each and every one of you at the next video. See you guys. Seriously, make that, don't tell anybody it's healthy, and see what happens.